one of our faculty members has these. This is Barbie and Ken playing the Cowardly Lion. Ken is the Cowardly Lion. Ken is the Tin Man. That might be Skipper as Dorothy. I don't know. And Ken again. The three Kens. You know, I have three Dorothys. They have three Kens. What do I know? And Barbie is Glinda. This is my lunchbox, like I told you. Are you a good witch or a bad? And these, I believe, are Cabbage Patch shoes.
Oh, I
Ruby
thought I
slippers from the
recognized.
Cabbage Patch doll.
I thought I recognized those pudgy
Yes.
foot shapes. Yes.
Yes. And these are various books, because you know, there's not just one book by L. Frank Baum about the Wizard of Oz. Oh no, there's fully a dozen books, I think, that are different stories and all kinds of things. And this is all things Oz. So it's got everything you ever wanted to know and more about the Wizard of Oz. But this is
Yeah, this caught my attention.
yes. Now,
Yeah.
Mrs. Strail, Dorothy Strail, these belong to her. But the Wicked Witch of the West one cost like $1 million or something. So she didn't buy that one.
Wow.
She got all of these, but she didn't get the Wicked Witch of the West. So this, I was in Prague in 2002. And at the Prague Castle, there was an exhibit of every Barbie doll ever made. And believe me, there are thousands of them. And this is Barbie as the Wicked Witch of the West. And a friend of mine, a very fine photographer, took these photographs. And I think it's very beautiful. This is her, but then you see her little Barbie face in there. And it's really cute.
And of course, the Wizard of Oz Monopoly.
Yes.
I really like.
Yes,
I imagine
I know.
it's a yellow brick road all the way around,
I would
right?
think so. Yes,
okay.
yes, I definitely. Here's some other funny things that I found out.
Did-
As I was looking at the movie, you know, we watched the movie, and I stole some lines out of it, you know, because there's some like poppies, you can't go without that, and you know, and your little dog too, and all that. But then I started reading on Amazon, you know, how people rate the different releases of DVDs and whatever.
Sure.
Well, I start reading these very cranky, you know, things. Critiques on Amazon. But it's not because the DVD is something wrong with it or anything like that. It's because these are people who are devoted to the book, okay? And they're going, this is what they say, I kid you not. Well, the movie is messed up because it's a dream. It's as though Dorothy banged her head in the tornado and this has all been a dream and then she wakes up. And they are furious and absolutely distraught because they say Oz is real. It's not a dream. No, Oz is real. And I'm like, okay, maybe some people need to get a life or, you know, something.
It's like the Harry Potter critics. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, just like really serious.
Who's better? You know what the response
Oz
is to
is
that,
real?
right?
I
Yeah.
don't know. This is kind of strange.
Whenever someone complains like that, you just have to say, well, that's what you get for reading.
Plus, I also, right.
Well, since I saw that line, you know, where the wizard says, you know, you have to go and kill the Wicked Witch of the West, and I'm thinking, man, you don't see that in any modern children's thing. But is the Wizard of Oz, was it ever intended to be for children, or
Oh, yeah.
it was?
Oh, yeah.
From-
In fact,
from
here,
there?
let me,
Okay,
I'll
so-
show you what he this I find very funny,
Oh, cool.
actually, because this is what Frank Baum thought. Having this, so he says that he's talking about old-fashioned fairy tales being scary and bad, you know, and he says this old-time fairy tale, having served for generations, may now be classed as historical in the children's library, for the time has come for a series of newer wonder tales in which the stereotyped genie, dwarf, and fairy are eliminated.
Okay.
Together with all the horrible and blood-curdling incidents devised by their authors to point a fearsome moral to each tale. Modern education includes morality, therefore the modern child seeks only entertainment in its wonder tales and gladly dispenses with all the disagreeable incidents. You're delusional, Frank. Having this thought in mind, the story of the Wonderful Wizard of Oz was written solely to please children of today. It aspires to be a modernized fairy tale in which the wonderment and joy are retained and the heartaches and nightmares are left out. And yet I know adults today who said that the movie of The Wizard of Oz scared the crap out of them. when they were kids.
Those flying monkeys.
Those flying monkeys
They
get you every
freak
time.
me out. Yeah.
Well, and the witch.
The Wicked
The
Witch
witch
in
is-
the beginning of the
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Green skin, the wart. Yeah. Right?
But isn't that interesting that what he thinks about it?
Yeah.
He thinks this is like all happiness
And that
joy.
was written. what-
1900.
There we go.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Amazing.
things have really changed again.
We all had to learn to cry convincingly.
So what's the difference between a convincing cry and a not so convincing cry?
Probably facial expressions and like how you breathe.
Oh, really?
Like it's like gasping breaths when you cry.
Are you one of those actors who could work up tears at a drop of the hat? No, no. Me neither.
I used Toto to hide that fact.
There we go. Any comments on the joys of wearing drag?
Well, it makes you more free. You never know what it's like to be truly free until you're in a dress.
I'll take
Then
your
again,
word
you
for that.
lose all self-confidence. It's very degrading. I don't recommend it, ever.
What if it were a kilt?
Oh, well, that's a kilt. I mean, come
That's
on,
different.
kilts are awesome.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
I'm not
No?
at all.
You wouldn't wear anything under a
I'm
kilt?
bare-bottoming it right now. Commando! That's what I
Priceless. That's going on the DVD. You're just kind of disappear.
Oh,
In
well,
the
that's
back
the whole
there.
point of
That's
technical theater.
That's true. Introduce yourself for us.
I'm Seth Sampson. I'm the technical theater director, I suppose. Something I've just kind of fallen into with Winnie here.
Now, will you please model for us your wardrobe this evening? For those of you who aren't that familiar, and as a Navy veteran, I know these things. Seth is wearing the top part of the Navy dress blue uniform, which I have one. I have one at
Yes,
home.
and it is blue.
I never could
not
understand
black.
why it was. It looks black to me, even when I was in the Navy.
This one doesn't have the number on it, but it's like blue
It's like the-
3407.
the
It's
very
official
darkest blue you could get.
designation.
See, I've heard all kinds of theories when we were in the service. We were saying like, oh yeah, well, like, you know, every 10th thread is blue. All the others are black. You know, we would say stuff like that because we couldn't figure it out.
This is Lexi, our wonderful light board operator, and this is our wonderful light board that actually is probably more advanced than the dimmers we have. At least it works better than they do. So
Now, oh yes, let's see what Zach is doing.
Zach
back
is
there.
running the slideshow that you'll see in the background of the movie. So he's got some slides and some videos that we play to cover some transitions or just add to the mood.
So this is the source of all of our,
Thank you very much.
all of the YouTube stuff.
Those ones, yeah.
Now, have you downloaded the Flash files then?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
He's downloaded the Flash file. He's downloaded the MPEG-4 files. He's
I found my own files.
he's got everything. But
I used some personal stuff. That's some of the photos we just had.
some parents that I recognize are showing up.
Oh, she's playing a game. I thought she was texting somebody.
Yes, the thrilling and exciting life of pre-show light board control.